on YouTube or wherever this is going. It's Will again. So basically, I haven't... Oh shit, just caught my finger in the camera. Anyway, what was I just saying? Yeah, so I haven't posted in ages because I've been preparing for this big trip to Western, sort of Central Europe. So I've just finished work now, so I'm literally just on my way home. So goodbye holidaying for a little while. So I'm going back to my house now. I'm going to jump on the bike in a second to meet my mate Alex, who's going to be coming on a trip. So we're going to Brussels, which is the capital of Belgium. Luxembourg City, which is the capital of Luxembourg, which is also, I think, the world's richest country by GDP per capita or something. And then Trier, which is also the oldest city in Germany. So 3 countries out of 197 or so. So I don't know if I'll ever go to all of them. It's probably quite a difficult thing to do, but yeah, farewell for the next week work. Yeah, so I might get some shots of the ride home. I don't know yet, depends how I feel. So yeah, I'll probably cut to like when I'm going to the train station from Newport to London, so I can get the Eurostar then, and I'll get some nice shots of some nice shots of the cities and stuff, and it's just a bit of a document of the kind of mini break, 3 countries. Cool, maybe I can make this a sort of series or something, like trips to different countries. So getting 3 out, so Belgium, Luxembourg, Germany. So I'll cut to either me riding my bike or just me getting ready to leave. And yeah, see you in a bit. Right, so recording again. I deleted the last clip because I was waffling. My dad, he was asleep downstairs. Apparently, I have no idea. So credit to my mum, we got 2 sandwiches and 2 chocolate bars and got a cup of coffee to wake us up because we hardly got to sleep. And then in about 20 minutes, this clock is slightly fast, we're going to be walking to the train station. So my voice is probably croaky at the moment because I've hardly got to sleep at all. But we're gonna go from Newport to London Paddington. Oh god, I look horrible where I'm shaved. Paddington to King's Cross, St Pancras, because they share a tube station, and then St Pancras to obviously Brussels. What the hell is that? It's like 4:43, so I'm recording again now for the main video. So basically, this is the last moments on my street in Newport before we go off to Europe. So we're just walking to the train station now to get the train to London Paddington from Newport. Cheers.
Right. Check where the train is.
Yeah, sure, cheers. It's freezing right now.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, you've got a little jacket on and it's raining a bit as well, as you can see. Literally, it's like 4:45 and our train's at 5:25 a.m. It's dead silent on this street. Yeah, so I'll probably cut to like when we get to the train station then, because I'm so cold. I can see like the mist coming off my breath. So we're in Newport station now, and they've got these new funny contactless card scanners in the Transport for Wales stations now. So what I'm assuming they're going to do is like pay as you go. Yeah, I believe it's platform 2 or 3, one of those. They're both connected. So yeah, I'm in Newport. Yeah, it's like you've got the lift. So we're in Newport station, and they have that funny looking contactless card scanner. So I think what they're going to do is across buses and trains with Transport for Wales, you're going to be able to scan your contactless card or your Apple Pay or whatever you use, and then pay as you go on your journey. Quite similar to the Oyster thing in London, but just across all of Wales, or at least South East Wales for now, as part of the South Wales Metro. So that's just a random little local transport fact. But really, it's mostly all about Cardiff with this whole South Wales Metro thing. Because I live in Newport, and well, the transport here is not very adequate. The buses hardly turn up. There's no buses on a Sunday. We have 3 train stations, and this is one of them. Yeah. And then you got Pike Corner and Modestone. But anyway, I'm gonna probably cut to like when our train to London turns up. I'm getting really excited now for this Eurostar. Yeah, go on. Put this on the left. I'll put it as a silver. So everyone here. this is the one to Paddington. It's incredible, yeah. Cool. Go on wide angle. Have a little look around. Oh, just caught my finger in the camera again. But yeah, so about an hour and a half. This should take us to London Paddington. It's currently like 5:27. The train's 2 minutes late. So yeah, I'm going to stop recording for now. Maybe get some shots out the window or something later on at the sunrise. So we're in London Paddington. Probably the biggest train station I've been to. Christ. So we're in the lift now here to the Hammersmith City Line, Paddington Underground. Literally got a few minutes to the train, I think. So yeah. The actual train station. Perfect. This is the station itself. Is King's Cross and St Pancras Sheer tube station. So yeah, just have a little walk around. Yeah, it's alright. There we go. Perfect. The Eurostar is exactly what we're looking for. Okay. So I look like I haven't slept in 2 days because I haven't slept since yesterday morning or so. So yeah, I don't look the best at the moment, but I'm in the quite hectic departures lounge now, just waiting to be called up. I think our train's in about an hour or so to Brussels Midi Reed. So yeah, it's happening. Yeah. What? Yeah, I don't know, it's awkward using front camera because it just looks off. But yeah, just waiting in the departures now for a little while. Very busy escalator up to the platform. Platform 7 today for Brussels Midi Zuid. Just been called up now, so it's about half hour or so till we depart, maybe 20 minutes. So we'll see you on the train. Farewell, United Kingdom. I expected to get on the train. Still waiting. Can you hear me a sec? Nice. Oh, sorry. So it's seat 47, 48 I think. This is my last recording for a little while. I'm at the seat now with Robinson's squash. I got to the duty free. Yeah, we both just about made it, so we've just got more people boarding and we'll leave around 9 o'clock in the morning. So I think about 20 minutes or so, and then I'll update you when we're maybe on the other side of the tunnel. We're in France now, so we're just about to tunnel. I don't really record it because it's just pitch black tunnel. I think the next stop is Little Europe before terminating at Brussels Midi Zuid, which is the south destination, and then on to Luxembourg and Trier in a few days' time. So I'll do like separate videos for those. French scenery. The Brussels Midi, I'm just waiting for Alex to get off the train. But yeah, this is the end of the line. I just slept for like 4 hours and it was probably some of the best things in my life. Apart from the sun being right up there when I was falling asleep, and there's a curtain for this window, but there's like no cover or nothing for this window. Like, it makes no sense. So yeah, so the reason I didn't record anything is because I was really tired and managed to get the wrong tram towards the hotel. Ended up going in the opposite direction, so probably like head out later to eat something and have a look about. So I'll be able to record more then. But I feel a lot better now. I feel like I don't look half dead, and I'm sure you feel the same as well. So yeah, also just gonna chuck my shoes on because the toilet is blocked, so I have to use the one downstairs. So yeah. So we're off to get some rental electric scooters or electric bikes, whatever we come across now, because the weather's amazing. Wow, very hot as well, but better than we get in the UK by a long mile. So yeah, let's have a look around here. So this is just like, I think it's Erasmus, which is just basically a uni campus and a hospital and a hotel. I haven't really seen much else around here, so yeah. So you've got my Dot electric scooter now, rental. Yeah, that sounds good. They go relatively fast as well, actually. You got this like little twist and go kind of thing. I can't really get much footage on it because, well, technically I can't really hold my phone and ride the scooter.
That's good.
So yeah, I'll catch you in Brussels Centre probably. Man, this is sick. Yo. Oh, these electric scooters are so fun as well. So that's Port de Hall, which is this sort of fortified kind of, well, all I can really say is fortress. And I think when it's open, you can go to the top and it's like a viewpoint as well. So I'm thinking having like some dinner in the city tonight and then looking at all the attractions and all tomorrow in good time in the morning to afternoon. So yeah, it's looking pretty nice around here. We're at the Burst now, near Grand Place. Oh look, there's a McDonald's. It's a bit random, but oh, there's also a Stella Artois bar there because Stella is actually Belgian beer. So yeah, I'm gonna try to find Grand Place. It looks really nice around here. I've finally found like the actual proper city centre, like the main square and all. Got Grand Place here. Massive city square. It's amazing. Got all the Belgian beer going on. So finished at McDonald's and I don't know how many little shoots I'm gonna do, but this is one of probably many. So I think the next thing we're gonna do once we leave, I haven't even finished my iced tea yet, but so we tried out the rental scooters, now we're gonna try the rental electric bikes. They look quite funny because they have like a basket on front of them. But we're going to try those out, ride those back to the hotel, because we rode from the hotel to the centre of Brussels with electric scooters. Now we're going to do the same on electric bikes, but the other way round. So we're going from the centre of Brussels by bus to our hotel in Erasmus, or Erasmus. I'm not sure how you say it, but yeah. And then tomorrow and the next day we'll have a look at the attractions around Brussels and the centre. Try and get some, like maybe a traditional kind of Belgian meal, like Belgian waffle, fries, craft beer. I had a craft beer earlier, but still, you know. And then obviously Friday is Luxembourg and Germany, so I'll have two separate videos for those uploaded. So yeah, I think this is actually going really good so far. So considering how knackered we were earlier. Getting to the hotel. So I've got a rental bike now, and Alex is getting his. So yeah, gonna try out the rental bikes now because we've tried the rental scooters. So yeah, just taking these rental bikes, electric bikes called Dot bikes. They're actually pretty fast. Really cool actually. So I'm just taking them back to the hotel, packed and around there somewhere. So I'll probably just have like a pint in the hotel, maybe a dessert like a Belgian waffle. So yeah, I think it's been pretty pleasant so far. So it's night time. I'm gonna go on a little electric bike ride and get a photo of the Northern Quarter skyline or something because it's just chill in it. So yeah. So it's a new day in Brussels. A lot more well rested. So thinking of looking at Port de Hall. a couple of museums, possibly the statue of the Atomium. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly, to be honest. And in Notre Dame churches and cathedrals and things like that. Yeah, some historic graves like Leopold I, was it?
Yeah, Leopold I, like the monk.
Yeah. As long as it's Oxford. I don't know why I said that, to be honest. That was really shit. Yeah, what was I going to say? So, I can't believe this is like nearly €4. But anyway, jumping on the metro into central Brussels. There was another one I had in mind, but I've forgotten it again. I think it was the Design Museum, possibly. Some things around there. So, yeah, gonna cut to that metro station over there. And then you just get people walking behind the gate, yeah. Oh my god. I don't know what it is with this metro. Just everything seems to be a bit run down, yeah. Just wait till you see the metro system they tried to build in Charleroi. But it's a city south of Brussels, I think, in Belgium. And I'm pretty sure they just tried to build a metro system and abandoned it. But yeah, just gonna cut to the train. So, I'm in this sort of little arcade, Galerie du Roi in Brussels. It's got this Africola as well. Definitely tastes a lot different to regular Coke, well, slightly. And then got a Belgian waffle on the way as well. Nice Belgian waffle here. It's actually really good. Nice chocolate sauce right in the little squares as well, and some Africola. So this is the cathedral in the centre of Brussels. Get a little close up of there. It's amazing. Definitely looks a lot bigger in real life too. This is beautiful. Just lit a candle as well. Gotta be really quiet in here. So we found yet another really nice looking church. It's got some great architecture on there. Just rode the rental bikes here again. Electric bikes they are, which are pretty good. So this is Notre Dame something. Église Notre Dame de Laeken. I can't quite read that. So yeah, let's have a look if it's open by here as well. Apparently it is. It looks really nice as well. So yeah, and apparently like there's a few really historical figures graves here, like Leopold I and all that. So yeah. Well, we didn't find those royal graves in the end, so I'm gonna head off the Atomium or Atomium, however you pronounce it. So gotta jump on a metro and see the Atomium up here. Too big to fit in the frame though, so it's way too busy to even go in there. Like the queue is literally like goes on forever. So oh well. Gonna have a look in the Design Museum because well, there's no chance of getting in there with those queues. And then probably go back to the hotel and then see what to have for tea, to be honest. So yeah. Probably my final shot for the day again. So I've got this Leffe beer. It's a kind of blonde beer. It tastes really nice actually. And for the first time I've seen a McDonald's that sells beer. Because I went on the self-service machine in McDonald's by the bus and they sell a Jupiler, which is something I've never seen before. So yeah, this might be my last shot of the day before a new day tomorrow. So yeah. Another recording, another day or something, I can't remember. Oh, I'm glad we got the cross back anyway. So that went interesting. Oh, there's the train. Well, we're going to Porte de Hall today, finally. The House of European History, I think it is. The Royal Library of Belgium. There's a few of, oh yeah, we're visiting European Parliament as well, which is quite sick.
Brexit.
So why can't we just not leave it the EU? Fucking hell. Anyway, oh well, all right. So yeah, we're going visiting Parliamentarium, I think it's called later. So you can visit the European Parliament. I find that pretty cool. It's something you wouldn't really be able to do in another city or country. Makes it quite unique, at least, because Brussels is actually the capital of the European Union. What was I about to say? Yeah, so I think there's a few other places we're visiting, possibly Brussels City Museum. A few other things, maybe Pax en Conteneur, I think it's called. I can't really pronounce it. It's quite a long word. Sans Conteneur, something like that. It's like this big park with this big arch kind of thing, nice monument, a few museums in there as well. And then I'll have to look at what else I've mapped out around here as well later. But yeah, I've got a good few things to do today, so I'll be recording them throughout today. And then tomorrow we're going to Waterloo, which was like, I think the final battle site of Napoleon or something. They have like a little museum and a memorial for that. I've not long woke up, so might not be making a lot of sense at the moment. And then Friday, Luxembourg and Trier in Germany, to add 2 more countries to the list, which will hopefully grow over the next few years by quite a lot. So yeah, cut to the metro or something. So yeah, I'm on one of these really old trains and getting a train to Port de Hall on the number 6 towards Elizabeth. You can have it look in Port de Hall. Very odd train. I just had to open the door for myself, which was very weird. So we're back at Port de Hall and it's actually open this time, which is pretty cool. So have a little look in here. I think you can go to the roof as well and get like some cool panorama views at the top. So cut to that. So I'm at the top of Port de Hall, and you can literally see the skyline, kind of panoramic of Brussels as well, which is so sick actually. That's really cool. And then you got these little windows as well, which is funny. I like it how it dips down like the fortress, so you can have a look around. That definitely looks a lot bigger in real life than it does on the camera, but that is actually amazing. Having a look around here and then go around this side as well. So that is South Tower, or Tour Zuid, or Tour de Midi, which is the tallest building in Brussels. So we've got more kind of panoramic views around Brussels here, and it gives you a little bit of detail of what's around there. So you can just see loads of people walking about the city, some little towers and things, and that little dome up there is Palais de Justice, or the law courts, which I think you can actually visit for free. So I might take a little look in there later. Weed in the garden. I'm not too sure, it might be Parc de Bruxelles. Take a look, another little look around. So that looks to be northern quarter in the northern quarter in the distance there, which we can hopefully get a better view of over this end. So it looks like we got some construction going on down there, but in the distance you can just about see, I think that is northern quarter, kind of business district, and then the law courts as well, which still has that scaffolding on. I swear that's been there for ages. So that was the House of European History, which is actually a part of the European Parliament. So you have to go for a full like luggage check thing. You have to pay for on the street. But it's definitely worth visiting if you go to Brussels. So it's very cool. A lot of history in there, and about 6 floors as well. Nice little gift shop too. So yeah, cut to the Parliament. Parliamentarium. I'd like to visit. Well, that was a very different experience. Let's not talk about the message I left on that little wall thing that said Brexit means exit. Yeah, I thought that would just be funny, to be honest, but someone's probably looked at that and thought I'm a dickhead. But yeah, they got this like little message thing. You can leave a message on the digital wall. I really shouldn't have put my name and city on there. But yeah, it's a very different experience. You don't really do that in Brussels. Maybe Strasbourg or Luxembourg, possibly. But yeah, this is like...
One of them's in Luxembourg.
Yeah, one of them was, wasn't it? But yeah, this is Parliamentarium, and yeah, that's the end of the little tour. So you put this earpiece in and then scan these different icons, and it tells you all about things in Parliament and all, and that was really cool. So yeah. So it's a new day again after visiting Parliamentarium and leaving that lovely Brexit message on the screen. So just on the metro now, gonna go to Central and then get the train to Waterloo and go to the final battle site of Napoleon, and then there's like this big man-made mound with a sort of memorial and a few things around there. Getting the train from Brussels Central to Waterloo. Taking the bus to the battlefield. So first time on a bendy bus as well. There goes the bendy bus. Well, bendy buses aren't really as exciting as I thought, but yeah, we're almost at the battle site. Right over there, memorial to the final battle site of Napoleon. On a man-made mound, and you've got the sort of lion statue looking over the fields as well. And some vehicle driving over there. I can't really see what that is. It looks like a golf cart from here, but yeah. Oh, we've reached the top. It's mad. We can see from here. Probably you see Brussels if you look far enough, because we're only like 8 miles out or so. Definitely got to recommend visiting this if you come to Belgium at all. A mad lookout from here. Last scene of the video for Brussels, because Luxembourg and Trier are on a separate one, yeah, because they were kind of close together. So thanks for watching this little trip to Brussels. One of the, it was even that lighter. This is the end of the video or something. I actually don't know what to say. I'm so tired. Literally, I fell asleep on that train back from Luxembourg for half an hour or something. So yeah, literally knackered and sweating a lot. It was literally so sunny and hot all day. Well, not really complaining, but yeah, join us next time for wherever we go next. No idea yet.